How to become a better Muslim? The Islamic way, we all have that question. What can I do to become closer to Allah or become the Muslim? Firstly, know that Allah Almighty sees you trying, and He loves those who try. Allah Almighty says, whoever comes with a good deed will have the reward of 10 like it and even more. Whoever comes with an evil deed will be recompensed for one evil deed like it, or he will be forgiven. Whoever draws close to me by the length of a hand, I will draw close to him by the length of an arm. Whoever draws close to me by length of an arm, I will draw close to him by the length of a fathom. Whoever comes to me walking, I will come to him running. Whoever meets me with enough sins to fill the earth, not associating any partners with me, I will meet him with as much forgiveness. MashaAllah. So never think that Allah doesn't love you. He loves you more than 70 mothers. But let's begin. Bismillah. 1. Practice Islam as much as you can. Our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, had said, "He who loves my sunnah has loved me, and he who loves me will be with me in paradise." As a new Muslim, you will have trouble keeping up with prayers every day, fasting during Ramadan, and the many other practices in this religion. The struggle that we face with such a radical change in lifestyle is difficult and will take some time. Awkward moments are bound to happen. Don't fret. You are not expected to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning to pray tahajjud, extra night prayers. If you have problems with certain practices, then gradually work yourself into the mindset of worship. A counselor once told me, when I was young, "How do elephants eat? Just one bite at a time." Think of it as one step at a time. Pray to Allah Almighty and ask for Him to make it easy for you, and the rest will come naturally. Keeping up with your devotional practices is something that will strengthen your faith immensely. Read the Quran whenever possible. Find a collection of hadith, such as Riyadh us-Salihin, and read it often. You will start to feel a connection to Allah, and you will become used to Islam as a religion and way of life. 2. Respect your parents. Our Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Heaven lies under the feet of your mother." Every Muslim is aware of the fact that parents are one of the greatest gifts of Allah Almighty, and they play a great role in while parenting kids. Parents deserve utmost gratitude and the highest level of respect that a human can deserve. In Quran, Allah Almighty says, "And your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you be dutiful to your parents. If one of them or both of them attain old age in your life, say not to them a word of disrespect, nor shout at them, but address them in terms of honor." It is important that in order to become a good Muslim, one should respect the parents of the heart and express this respect in actions as well. 3. Remembrance of Allah. Dhikr. Dhikr refers to the remembrance of Allah Almighty. Allah is the creator and sustainer of life. Therefore, for a Muslim, it is essential to remember Allah all the time. The more a Muslim remembers Allah, the more he or she becomes conscious of existence, which makes sticking to the right path easier and keeps a person motivated towards being a better and true Muslim. 4. Sit in the company of good Muslims. The person with which he or she sits or interacts with have a great impact on the personality of a person. Therefore, if a Muslim wishes to become a good Muslim, it is necessary that he or she avoids the company of bad people and keeps the company of good Muslims. Prophet PBUH said in his hadith, "On the day of resurrection, Allah Almighty will proclaim, 'Where are those who have a mutual love for my glory's sake? Today I shall shelter them in my shade, where there is no shade but mine.'" So when Muslims befriend each other, for the reason that they want to be better Muslims, then they will receive the benefits of this act in this world and in the world hereafter as well. Be kind to others. Ethics is one of the major teachings of Islam. For a Muslim, religious life is of importance, yet, in order to be a true believer, the religious life needs to be complemented with kindness in the ethics domain as well. Therefore, whenever a Muslim finds a chance, he or she should strive towards being kind and take care of all those around and help them in the time of need. Be kind to others is also one of the things that we should adopt to become a better Muslim. Forgive others. When someone hurts you, try to forgive them. It might be hard, but just try to forgive. If you don't forgive them for whatever they did and hold that against them for the rest of your life, you'll just be hurting yourself more because it's unhealthy to hold a grudge. It's a good step to becoming a better Muslim. Establish daily prayer. If there is one single thing that represents Muslim these days, or has been a representative of Muslims since Islam, is the obligatory prayers. Muslims all over the world prostrate in front of Allah Almighty 5 times a day. The prayers are an identity of a Muslims at a superficial level. However, at a deeper level, prayers represent the essence of Islam and a Muslim, which is that all the people are subjects of Allah, and He, as the Lord, deserves praise, worship, and all the prayers. In order to become a good Muslim, you will have to go for a holistic approach and gradually start adopting Islamic instructions in your life in all its aspect. May Allah help us to become a better Muslims. Ameen.